So it's another nice calm morning, and we're just here taking the dogs for their walk and getting a bit of walking exercise ourselves. So this is Palairos, and this is just a little path along the waterfront. And yeah, what is it, Friday morning, super quiet, not too many people around. Yeah, so the plan today is we will head over to Nidri, to Vliho area. Danah has some work to do over the weekend, well, tomorrow being Saturday, and she needs a good Wi-Fi connection for that. So yeah. So this is Vunaki Beach, and I suppose this is a little sailing school, or maybe dinghy rentals. But yeah, Palairos is quite a pretty town. Don't know if I was expecting it to be quite as nice, but fortunately it is. Yeah, it just seems to be very clean, a nice backdrop with the mountain. And then you've got Meganisi and the mainland of Lefkada over there. Yeah.
Medieval culture. Come boys.
Alright, so we're getting ready to leave Palairos, and we're going to, at this point, motor across to Vliho. I suppose we will get some wind along the way. It's picking up a little bit. So things to do before we leave, not too much. I've already put the dinghy back on the davits. Dogs have been out. We've had our coffee. So yeah, engine checks, double check the seacocks are open, and we will start the engine, let it warm up.
We're gonna motor.
We'll motor, yeah. And yeah, last night we put an anchor marker buoy because there's a flotilla and we didn't know how big the flotilla was going to be. It's only 12 boats at the moment. We'll motor past it and get some video of that. So yeah, just to let them know where our anchor is. I dived on the anchor and put a ball on it, a buoy. So we need to remove that, and then we'll head off. It's in the boat. much to report. We are basically just crossing over to Vliho, to the Nidri area, and I was trawling a lure behind us as usual. I was getting really excited because there was how do you call it? Anyway, a shallowing from 60 meters to about 15, and I was really expecting something to take the lure, but it didn't happen. Anyway, at the moment I've just got a spool of line, 60 kilo line, and a lure which I just cleat off. I don't have any rods or anything at this point, so we'll get there hopefully, because I really enjoy fishing and I want to add to this channel fishing as well as diving, scuba, conventional fishing and scuba diving, photo and videos, that sort of thing, because that's my background. Yeah, but we've had so many unforeseen expenses that this season it's already sort of halfway through and we haven't been able to buy scuba gear, which would really be amazing, because although this is the Med, I'm sure there's some good things to see around here. And also, I'm not only all about, you know, fish and coral and rock formations and stuff like that while I dive, but I enjoy to look for the macro and also recovery of lost items and things like that. So it's a lot of fun. I've also got a small metal detector underwater. Well, it's waterproof to like 5 meters, so that would be just snorkeling and detecting, who knows, rings and coins, things like that. It's fun. It's always about the hunt, you know, the finding treasure. And yeah, so I do want to incorporate that into this channel, not only sailing but branch off a bit. And yeah, hopefully at some point we can get the gear and find a place to keep it on this boat also, because we're running out of space on Gem. So anyway, that's just a few thoughts of what I would like to do, but definitely not hating what we're currently doing either. So yeah, again, the wind is 30 degrees off of our port bow, so it's not really ideal for us to sail. We can't really point that high into the wind. Catamarans are less able to point high into the wind, but we can get away with like 40 degrees, 50, but it's not going to happen today. And of course the breakfast of champions. Yeah, biltong never lasts. First of all, you lose about half of the weight due to the drying process, and yeah, so you yield about 50%. But honestly, anyone I've given biltong to is like, so I guess you guys could leave in the comments below your thoughts on if you'd actually like to see diving and some other things incorporated into the channel, aside from purely sailing, motor sailing some of the time, or motoring, you know, but like the typical boat life stuff. Yeah, I'm pumped to dive, obviously. As I say, that's my wheelhouse, that's my background, and I'd like to get back into it. So yeah, and then fishing just goes hand in hand. I mean, if you are sailing, you need to be eating from the sea, and yeah, it's always good to catch a fish. And while you guys are in the comments, you can leave your thoughts about what else you might like to see in a sailing channel, as well as what you don't want to see. Okay, of course we're trying to do our best here. We don't have much experience. The whole thing about this channel is for friends and family initially, first and foremost, but also Danah and I have been traveling many countries for the past 10 years or so. We've taken a break, now we're sort of back into it, and we didn't really document our travels that much. We have a few photos here and there, but looking back, we could have done a lot more. We were only taking photos of like the landscapes and flora and the fauna and things like that, but not actually documenting things. So now we are, and if you guys enjoy it, you can let us know. That will obviously reinforce what we're doing, and if you don't like it, you can let us know also. Tell us what you don't like about it. You know, we're not going to take offense. Anyway, yeah, you can do that while you're leaving a comment.
We are entering Tranquil Bay right now, just on the other side of Nidri, which is over there, the town. And we're making our way to Vliho, which is at the end of this bay, which is going to be protected for us for the wind forecasted tomorrow, I think. And it's so busy everywhere.
Alright, so we've made it to Vliho, and it's pretty hot here because it's so sheltered. Obviously there's not too much wind, so that means that it gets hotter than the typical anchorage, but no worries. It's quite a bit busier than the last time we were here. We're about to go to shore. Yeah, I've got the EcoFlow panels up here, 400 watts of solar, and it's charging the Delta 2 Max over here, this unit, and we're currently getting 316 watts.
Deli, one of our favorite restaurants, maybe our favorite restaurant so far in Greece. We are in the romantic table, as they call it, very close to the water, with a nice view of the bay and all the boats. And this place is authentic Asian food. Hinton will speak more about the food because he just has a way with it. But I must say that it's one of the reasons why we decided to come to Vliho, and we were so glad there was wind coming, so we could stop here and enjoy it. I see the culo of our boat, right? I think it is ours. Did you put the anchor light?
Yeah. So Kim's Deli is located in Vliho, next to the bakery on the main road, and as Danah's mentioned, it's very authentic Asian cuisine, and she really has quite a vast menu. I've put a little video of the menu also, and it's an expanse really, from Mongolian to Chinese to Thai. There's some Indonesian influences, Vietnamese, yeah. And she's always got specials going, which when she manages to get some produce in, she will do what she does best.
Magic.
Yeah, exactly, create magic. And if you go inside of the restaurant, because most of the seating is outside, if you go inside, it's an open kitchen and you can see how things are made. And I mean, it's clean, you know, it's woks going under gas, and yep. We've spent a lot of time in Asia, and this is really hitting home for us, and that's why we've decided to come here. We were like, where we're going? Are we going to Meganisi, or are we staying another day in Palairos? And we were like, no, we're going to Kim's for a meal, possibly two. So we're happy to be here, and yeah, we just thought we would show you what there is to offer, on offer. If you might be here and you're looking for something other than gyros and souvlaki and the more typical Greek, which is also good, but yeah, if you're looking for something a bit different, then this is us showing you that. So here we have golden prawn balls with mayo and chili, tamarind, ginger dipping sauce, and soya bean sprouts. And this is salt and pepper fried calamari with spring onion, and the dipping sauce mayo based. I'm not entirely sure, but it's very complimentary to this dish. Dig in.
Wait to eat.
Dig in.
No other calamari compares again.
Yeah. In the calamari country of Greece, this has got to be
Salt and pepper.
best.
Lots of bees, of course.
Yeah, a few bees around.
Gotta eat fast.
And Mongolian lamb dumplings.
Yeah.
Sure.
Delicious.
As soon as the lamb comes, Saylor's eyes and ears perk up. Yeah, just bees are also after it today, huh?
So delicious. Thank you. I missed it so much.
So good.
Have you tried the noodles yet?
I haven't tried it yet, but they look amazing.
So I've got crispy ribs, pork ribs, and Danah's got black rice noodle
With beetroot.
with, yeah, vegetarian black rice noodle. Alright, so we're back aboard after our dinner at Kim's. Very delicious, super good as always, and I think that'll bring us to the end of this episode, video, installment. Yeah, so we hope you've enjoyed it. Once again, let us know what you want to see, what you don't want to see, and we can try and align ourselves, and if we don't, bear with us. Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
Mhm.
See you next time. You.
So we've got a bit of rain. The wind didn't really come through today. We were expecting 30 knots. We got about 20. And yeah, the rain is really welcome. It's actually quite pretty. It's been a while since we've last had rain, and it's been so hot that that we are not complaining about this. And as you can see, there's hills all around us, and it creates like a bit of a basin, obviously, and because of that the thunder, like, and we're in the middle of the bay basically, so the thunder like travels down the hills and across the water and onto us. So it's pretty cool. It sounds a lot more extreme than what it is, but yeah, as well as just it being a lot cooler and fresher, the boat is getting a bit of a rinse, which it's always necessary, especially having 2 dogs. Yeah, it gets pretty dirty. I was even thinking about taking a bucket out and bucket and soap and just washing the boat and letting it rinse itself off, but I'll probably not do that. Anyway, yeah, a bit of rain, it's pretty decent.